Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Hey guys, welcome into another special episode of Voice of Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have Sam Crow and Taylor Gatwood. T Gat, go get your Gat in the house. What's up, fellas?
How's it going?
What's going on, brother?
But I seen you change your fancy team name to Get the Gat. I'm like,
Yeah,
look at this man. Look at this man. Think he clever.
Yeah, I changed my name and then I lost the game that week, so maybe I need to change it back.
Yeah,
See?
you didn't get the Gat. You got the water gun, huh?
That's what it looks like.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to beat Sam this week so I can continue to hold my sixth spot.
We'll see how it goes.
Is it this Sam?
Nuh-uh.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
other
I was
Sam.
about to say
Yeah,
the
Sam,
Sam,
no.
Sam from church.
Yeah, Sam Hoover.
Oh, gotcha.
The Hoover boys. I need you
Yeah.
to beat Sam for me. Take him down.
There's a good chance I'll win.
Yeah, cause he's like one game behind me. And I just like, dude, I gotta keep this guy off me. I gotta keep these
I need the
wins
gap.
piled up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I beat RC this past week. Got my lick back, RC. Got my lick back. You know, I was gonna put the score up. I might still put the score up to show y'all what I did to him. But that's what happens when you play against my team, you know.
Don't you wish you were managing the Saints? They could probably use your help.
Man, if I was the GM, I had a team right.
Exactly. If they hire you, right?
You probably can't do much worse.
I know that's right. What's the dude, the Eagles GM? I might be like Howie, you know.
Howie Roseman, yeah.
You know, what they say, call him the trade father.
Yeah.
You know, my name Benjamin, so they're like, you know, it's all about the Benjamins over there. I pay my players. I go get them.
Hey, they pay him to play. Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna start off with some NBA. So let's go to fast break. All right, guys, welcome to Fast Break. So there's rumors are going around. Some rumors are swirling throughout the NBA that AD is on the trade block. You know, we saw Nico Harrison get the axe a couple weeks ago. Now AD's injured. So Dallas Mavericks like, man, we got to wash our hands of this situation. See, can we turn the clock here, per se, and start a new leaf? Gatwood, what will be the risk/reward for the Mavericks trading AD?
I mean, at this point, you might as well blow it up. They have a terrible record this year, and you're trying to build around Cooper Flag for the future. They're not going to do anything this year. You might as well get the most value you can out of AD now, while his value's still up. Maybe let him come back from injury, play a couple games, show that he's still AD, and then see if you can maximize off of the, you know, his talent, and see if you can, you know, just rebuild and get ready with Cooper Flag. Which is crazy to say that they're rebuilding. 2 years ago, they were in the finals with Luka. I mean, they had the, you know, top 3 player in the league, but it's crazy that we're even having these conversations.
They fell off.
Yeah, like you said, they 1 year removed from the championship game. and Nico Harrison and the upper management throw a wrench in the whole process, and now they back to square one, which
Yep.
is crazy.
Yep.
And I know Maverick fans are beside themselves because they was hyped about AD, man. He came in on a killing streak, right? I mean, he was dominating while he was there with the Mavericks. Then AD just being AD, he always been injury prone. He always dealt with injuries. And that, to be honest, the Mavericks, before they made this trade, they should have known that he probably deal with some type of injury bug. It's just him throughout his whole career. And now they looking dumb over there with a hurt AD. Kyrie still out. Cooper Flag is still he's doing all right, but you know
he's 18 years old.
People thought he hit the ground running, but he's still young and he still
got
have a lot
develop.
to learn.
Yep.
So SoundCrow, same question, man. What's the give and take with the AD trade?
Well, at this point, I'm kind of rocking it the same way Gat was looking at it. There's really there's no risk, there's no reward now because pretty much Dallas did that. Nico Harrison tanked the team with what probably will go down as probably the dumbest trade in NBA history, sending Luka to the Lakers. So I could have told you if I wouldn't have made that trade, I would have asked for a lot more. Nothing against AD, but knowing his injury history too coming in, it's almost like I kind of made the comparison when Boston made the trade for Porzingis. Yeah, okay. At one time, the height of his tenure, he was all leading scorer, all these great things, but he couldn't stay healthy. It's kind of where AD is at. So you're not going to win anything. You're going to try. Cooper Flag's your only hope for the future. So same thing. You may as well blow it up. You may as well do away with that. I'm sure Kyrie at some point is going to make noise about getting out of it or getting help. Either get help or he wants out because you can see the ship is sinking there. It's been sinking. It's now just careening to the bottom. So it's going to be a long stretch for Dallas fans. So as we said last time too, buckle up because the rebuild is on.
Yeah.
Man, I was just thinking about this. What would be a good spot for AD? What team you think they can utilize him? Utilizing him, Gatwood. What team you think would benefit?
I think a sneaky pick would be like the Timberwolves. I think like him, and if he can stay healthy, him and Anthony Edwards, I think that would be really nice. If he can stay healthy, I think they can make a run. I don't know how realistic that is, but I think that could be like something that I could see being a good duo.
Yeah.
SoundCrow, what would you be willing to give up if you're a GM from AD?
My biggest question, first of all, and we said it, he's already injured, so that's not a great selling point right off the bat because you obviously know he's gonna recover. So, and again, I'm not hating on AD. I loved AD. I saw him when he got drafted coming out. Young talent. Came out right out of a young age. I don't know. I mean, what did they get? They gave up a lot to get him. I'd say maybe a 5th round, 4th round pick. I'm not going to give a high pick because he's coming towards the latter part of his career. Plus, injuries play a toll. He's not a 1st or 2nd round pick anymore for that. So, but I like what Timberwolves could be nice. He could provide some depth there. He doesn't have to start necessarily. He could split time or they could platoon coming in. Especially being injured. I don't think you want him to start unless he's absolutely healthy, which it kind of goes back and forth. So I would say maybe mid to later round pick, maybe a team that is, if they're desperate enough. I think Dallas is going to ask for a lot more, which I don't think they're going to get it.
Of course not.
A huge package, obviously, which is not going to. We all know it's not going to happen. Let's be realistic. But I think draft picks are good there, and I think for AD at this point, a team like Minnesota that's a playoff contender, I think you want to go because you're pushing mid-30s. The better years are behind you. So if you're going to want to win, you're going to want to win now. You don't want to go to a team like what Dallas is going to do and rebuild. So you want somewhere where you could maybe be a cornerstone or at least a complement piece. He's going to have to accept that role as well, realizing that the fate's not in his hands. So I think there'd be some market for him if he's healthy. But again, this whole mess just with Dallas is just – and the only guy I feel bad for too now, Cooper Flag could be the last man standing, depending on how this goes. Because I know waiting for the news about Kyrie, he's going to make some noise at some point because he's not going to be content. He's been through this sort of thing before, so he's not going to sit there. He's not going to sit there and be saying, "Oh yeah, me and Cooper Flag, bring more talent in, or I want out." So I think for Dallas, you push for the most you can get, but you got to be realistic too.
If the if
I'll,
the if the if the Timberwolves, I feel like they make a lot of sense because basically in the NBA you got to match salaries when you're doing trades a lot of the time.
mhm.
Yep.
Julius Randle swap for AD,
Yeah, that's
not
good.
straight. I mean, I don't think they're going to do it straight up. There's
No.
going to have to be some picks involved, but I feel like they could make the most sense when it comes to salary wise. Because if the
Yeah,
Mavericks are out of it, they might as well let AD go to a contender. You know,
exactly.
Right. What
at
Yeah.
what
that
about
point.
Phoenix? That
If
young Phoenix team, they surprising a lot of people.
they are, but I just don't see them. I feel like they're in rebuild mode, kind of. I mean, I know they still have
Yeah.
D Book. They still have D Book, but I mean,
Mhm.
if they keep winning games, I could see them maybe throwing in somebody like Dylan Brooks or a
Right.
couple veterans. I mean, it could happen if they keep winning. I just don't know if the Suns are going to be winning.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to keep doing what they're doing right now.
I don't see it either. I just don't
Yeah.
think it's
It's
I don't think it's super realistic. I think Minnesota would make more sense, and I think they would have the means and the compensation could be there. I think that's more realistic than Phoenix.
Yeah,
yeah, because Phoenix, it's still early in the season. A lot of teams they still trying to figure themselves out, and a lot of teams are trying to figure out what they trying to do per se. So yeah, I agree with y'all on that. With that being said, we see the Pistons win 11 games in a row. Who would thought the lowly Pistons from
I've seen
last year
everything now.
would be
I've seen
sitting
everything.
high and tight in the East with 11 straight wins?
Yeah.
SoundCrow, where would you rank this team amongst all the
Well,
good teams in the East?
honestly, just based on that, and I don't usually like to say it this way, I'm gonna rank them number one there at least because I mean, again, how many teams do we see go win 11 straight there? And again, same reason. It's like that ultimate comeback story. They were almost dead last, if not last year, and all of a sudden they turn it around. And all these teams that we know in the East, like I said, for me it's Boston, and they're not as good as I would have expected. That the teams you think are going to be good are kind of tanking. So Detroit
Mhm.
really just skyrocketed their position because even Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland's doing okay too, but for what Detroit is doing for lack of better term, the lack of star-studded talent that they have because they don't have a lot of big names there. But they're finding that winning formula. And my thing too, I'm old school with that. If you want to beat the best, you got to knock them off. So until someone actually can start beating up on them, I got to say they got to be at least number one, at least right now.
Yes, indeed. They said the Pistons 11 straight win is their longest streak in 18 years.
Yep.
So, Gatwood, man, how impressed are you with the Pistons?
yeah, I'm impressed. Cade Cunningham's really made a big step this year. He's really a superstar now. He's definitely a top 10 player in the league right now. Maybe top five. The way he's playing
Yeah.
right now. Jalen Duran's playing really good this year. They got Sor Thompson. They got a really good supporting cast. I could see them making a run in the East. The East is wide open.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
there's
Yep.
nobody who's really. I mean, the Bucks are starting pretty hot this year, but I mean, what else do they have consistent besides Giannis?
Yes.
I could really see them making a run in the East just because it's so wide open.
I could too.
Man, they playing team ball, Duran, and all them. Man, it's just amazing how young that team is, and they stepping up and winning big time games. 11
Yep.
straight games is hard to do in the NBA,
Yep.
and they playing together, and that's what you want from a young course. And like I said, Kate Cunningham took the next step into stardom.
Yep.
He really took over, and now he's the face. Well, he's been the face really, and he's just stepping more into that mold role of being that guy, being the face, being that leader. And that's
Yep.
what every franchise need is a guard of some sort to
Yep.
lead the way for the team. And Cunningham, man, he just doing it. He doing it
And
big right now.
they're embracing him.
Hey,
Yep. They're following his lead.
there's somebody else that's following the lead. LeBron. He has a new role with the Lakers. Gatwood, what you think of that role, man? They got the win. I want to say last night.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that game. He looked good in that role. I mean, he doesn't. I just feel like he can't let his ego get in the way because they got something good going over there. I mean, Austin Reeves is playing incredible. He's an all-star level player this year so far.
Yep.
Obviously Luca, dog. Even DeAndre Ayton, he's playing really good at center so far this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
I think if LeBron can just, put his ego aside and just kind of go in full like point guard mode, they got a chance to make a run. They got a deep team. That Jake LaRavia off the bench, that dude's been sniping. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they got a nice team.
Yeah.
Crow, what's your thought?
I think at this point, as I said too, and I know this is the point in the career. I compare LeBron to Jordan. He's at that point now. You're coming to the end of the road. I mean, at almost 41 years of age. You're gonna move. You're gonna do what you need to do, and he wants to win. So I think same thing like Atwood said too. The ego. He's gonna have to move past that because if you're gonna come out and say, look, you're not the center of the universe now. Okay, obviously, the time was there. And obviously, they traded, excuse me, for Luka, being the centerpiece of the future, and they got all these young guys. They still want him in that mix, but we need you to do what we need you to do to help this team win. This is not this is the LeBron show like it was, years ago. This is, you want to fit in here, you got to do what you got to do, and I think he's beginning to embrace that. I mean, I would at that point. I mean, LeBron's only a few years older than me. You get a point when you realize, listen. You want to ride it out. He's going to want to go out a champion. The Lakers are playing for the championship. They want to do that. And if LeBron is truly one of those greats, like I would hope he would be, is I'll do whatever I can to help the team win, whatever that is, whether that's switching positions, maybe even, coming off the bench more, whatever is going to be the ticket to help them get over that hump. So it looks good. I think he could do it. It's just a matter of time is he going to stay that way or is the ego going to be an issue? That's the main question.
Let's be real. It's Luka's team.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's the truth. Yep.
That because remember during the offseason, they were wondering is LeBron gonna be there? Is he gonna get traded or move? Yep. So I think LeBron realized he gotta let the young guys do their thing. He had 12 assists last night, so that's what he do best. He facilitate. He get guys to their spots. He give them open looks, and that just suit him at that age. I couldn't see him being mad about changing his role, still being number one. He's now the third option, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Which helps him. He can still be effective, reserve his energy. You know what I'm saying? He can get the bucket when he need the bucket. It just at this point in time, when you have a high volume shooter like Luka, you gotta get him on his spot. You gotta get him in transaction. And even Ayton, LeBron threw alley to Ayton. I mean, he getting him involved. So it helps the team overall, especially how the Lakers are made up. Most, what you think of LeBron's new role?
Hello, fellas.
Hello.
What's going on? Long time
no see. Good evening.
It's been a minute. It's been so long.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
But man, it just what I saw from LeBron. The man could play till he 50 if he wanted to. If he decides to stick with that, that play style, just being a pass first, your pass first point guard.
Yep.
So I mean, everybody else playing well. A lot of people thought that he was going to ruin the dynamic of the team, and they go out and score the most points of the season so far.
Yeah.
So,
he
keep it up with that play style, they'll be all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what they needed. Like I said, they got plenty of people that can score the ball. So they just need somebody to help run the offense. Luka, he gonna do his thing. So they need a point guard per se to help run the show.
Exactly.
So the Knicks, they showing promise this year. They 8-5. Mose, do you feel like the Knicks can run the East and make it to the finals?
Now with the Pistons up on top.
Yep. Exactly. There it is. Boom.
I gotta see who else.
That's enough said right there. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, man.
That's what I was gonna say. The same thing.
Right now, Cleveland 10-5. Even Milwaukee, they show flashes, but they 8-7 right now. Philly, they surprised. They start off high, but now they 8-5. Then Toronto,
it's gonna be tough. Though.
It seems like all the teams that was bad last year
are stepping up this year.
You know what? Looking at the standings, if Cleveland was healthy, I would have Cleveland up top because Detroit is doing great, but they're a young team,
Right?
and I'm not sure if they could go deep into the playoff because they're so young.
Right.
So I still have high hopes for like Cleveland. As far as the Knicks, I don't know about the Knicks because they looking very at least 3 to 5 ish.
Yeah,
and that's if Philly, Toronto don't get hot. Teams like that.
right.
So, Gatwood, do you think the Knicks have a shot?
Yeah, I think they have a shot, but to me, I just feel like they blew their shot last year.
Oh yeah.
When they lost to the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
So I feel like they're gonna have to prove something to me before I can say, I mean, I know the East is wide open, but you got to perform in the playoffs. Like, there's no reason for them to lose that series against the Pacers last year, to be honest.
No.
I mean, I agree with most. If the Cavs had Darius Garland, if he was healthy, I feel like it'd be a different story. I think the Cavs can make a run if they're healthy.
Yeah.
But it's wide open. I mean, the Knicks got a good team. They just kind of got to prove it. I mean, I know they got a new head coach now, so that might change some things. But
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. The East is wide open to me.
Yeah, it's pretty wide open. Like I said, since the Celtics are still missing Tatum, and they up and down without him, so I think the East is pretty wide open. The West, I feel like the West is way more closer, but I feel like the East anybody can really take it.
Yeah.
True.
All right, guys. Y'all new to the show. Go ahead and like and subscribe for me. Share with family and friends. I always forget to tell people to like and subscribe. It's important to hit that like button. We appreciate the love. So we're gonna dive on in. Go ahead, Sampo. Got one more point.
Oh no, I was just giving the thumbs up. Smash that like button.
You a thumbs
we
up.
Always do that for the shows. Make sure you thumbs up it.
I got a video right here.
Yes.
Like and subscribe. There we go. Hit that notification button so you know.
Especially the ping. It makes it official. Ping.
All right. So the NFL, man, it's been a wild year. I know most. Let's just hear your thoughts on the Broncos.
You were talking. We ain't heard about this. We didn't hear about this.
Man,
sit back.
Look, every week it's a heart attack. Red Fox. He start holding his heart like that.
I'm coming to see you.
I'm watching the Broncos game.
I'm coming to see you.
Oh my God! If I see one more screen pass, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, man. Man, it just. I mean, shout out to our defense and Vance Joseph.
Yeah.
Well, our defense is playing incredible. And honestly, I'm kind of disappointed on how both playing this year. I feel like we ain't being hard on him enough. I understand this is second year, but you're an old ass quarterback. You
gotta start stepping up, son.
3 years,
You gotta hit the open guys.
Like you should be improving. I do think with the play calling on the offensive end, I think Sean should let somebody else do the play calling.
Yep.
Because I feel like with Sean Payton, the offense too predictable.
Right.
And now that we we lost our running back, the offense gonna be looking like last year, pretty much. So we need better play call on the offensive end because it's just not.
Yep.
It's not dynamic enough for me.
Yep.
Like I want to see play action runs and just a little mix up of everything. I don't want to see a screen pass every 10 seconds.
No.
I see most screens like it's basketball. Like it's just another screen pass, another screen.
Too generic, too safe. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's very generic, very safe.
Yeah.
And then when they do throw the ball deep, both throwing the duck.
Yeah.
So
lame duck.
if we could just clean up our offense, we'll be all right. But I mean, shoot, we 9-2, and our defense is, that
for sure.
Shoot, man, our defense.
What y'all did to Patrick Mahomes? What y'all did to Patrick Mahomes Sunday was criminal.
Yeah, but to be honest though, the Chiefs they ain't like what they were last year.
They're dynasty.
They
They're
can't run the
over.
ball. They can't run the
before we
ball.
played them. They were
Yeah,
struggling.
they
Dynasty's
were.
over.
Sean Payne do need to get the offense out of early 2000.
Yeah.
He loves screen pass. He just run that screen with Reggie, Dan Sproles, Alvin Kamara.
Oh yeah.
His offense need a freshener. It need to be
Right.
refreshing and
Yeah.
brought more up to date.
Let him loose. Let him off the leash.
Stuck,
Yeah.
He gets stuck in his ways where he need to bring the playbook up to date.
Yep.
I mean, some of that stuff is good, but some of that stuff you need to throw out and revamp. So I totally agree with that.
Yep.
With that being said, we seen the Panthers take down the Falcons yesterday. We saw the Buccaneers lose to Bills. That was a very good game. Very good game. The Panthers beat the Falcons 30-27. The Bills beat the Buccaneers 44-32. With that being said, can y'all see the Panthers taking the NFC South? If I can read the games left, that way y'all can make a decision. Or if y'all need to see it, y'all like, yeah, the Panthers taking it, then let's hear it. Gatwood, what you think?
I don't think. I think a lot of their wins are kind of fluky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're a terrible team, but I don't see them overcoming. I don't see them beating the Buccaneers out. Did the Panthers? How many times did the Panthers and Buccaneers they play one more time or two more times? I don't know if they played
2 more times.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I think the Buccaneers are going to win both of those.
Yeah.
So the most noble game the Panthers went half have on their belt is Green Bay 16-13. Then the second would be Dallas 30-27.
Yeah.
They're just a weird team. They're a weird team.
It is a weird team.
The weird year.
But you know what?
Panthers can do it.
Panthers playing their best football since 2018, arguably. I kind of like the team because they playing with a lot of heart.
Yeah.
But I don't think the heart gonna be enough.
No, it's not. They're too young in areas yet. Yeah.
Too young. And Bryce,
they need more weapons.
Bryce is still too inconsistent for me.
He's still the Kyler Murray for me. Like he's not quite there. He's trying to figure it out, and I don't blame him because obviously that coming into that system. I mean, I think he's got potential. They got some pieces there, but same thing. I'll say we see that too. Not playing Tampa yet. Tampa is that primary stumbling block there. Now, the only thing to the Panthers' credit, I would say, is Tampa Bay has lost some crucial games this year. Notably, the Patriot loss, that was a huge one for them too. But I just don't see them. Could they slide in as a wild card? Absolutely. I think that's a high possibility. But to take the division, I still think there are a few pieces. They need a little more maturity there. Obviously, Bryce Young is still growing. He's not at where Cam Newton was out there running the offense and that stuff too. So I think they'll get there. And I think they could make the playoffs, but I don't see a division crown, not this year, at least.
Who they play next?
Yeah, I can run through that schedule. The thing about I'll say this about the Panthers, they lack weapons. Matt Millen, man, he's great. You know what I'm saying? He finally had his big day. He finally had his big day last Sunday. But outside that, no tight end.
Right.
No receiver, other receiver. Shoot, I can't even name the second receiver on the Panther squad. And they play. I'm a Saints fan. I can't even remember the second receiver.
Adam Thielen.
Xavier Leggett.
And then Adam Thielen at the 3.
He had a big catch. He finally caught the football.
Oh, he went back to Minnesota. Wow.
He finally caught the football for a touchdown. So Xavier Leggett. Now with the Buccaneers, their problem is they injury. They got so many.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah,
and that's
I agree
what
with that.
him back. Ted Johnson, I thought he gonna come on the scene, just pick up the slack. He's young, he's wet behind the ears, but what's the dude from Ohio State?
Igbuka.
Yeah,
Igbuka.
Yeah. He's only one man. They double covering him, so he didn't make too many big plays versus the Bills yesterday. What been keeping Buccaneers in game is the running game with Tucker. Tucker had a huge game. Rashad White when he took over for
Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving. He had a couple of good games. So that's what really been helping them is the running game with setting up Baker in the passing game because that's where they're hurting it.
Yeah, I mean they're missing 3 big three big players on offense with Evans, Godwin, and Bucky Irvin. That's a lot to
That's
overcome.
Yeah, that's huge.
And what, Evans out for the year? Shoot, I don't even know what's wrong with Godwin. He came back, he disappeared. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, I don't either.
So the Panthers' schedule is looking like so far. They have the 49ers, the Rams, the Saints, Tampa, Seattle, Tampa.
Look.
Yes, Neil.
That 49ers game will make or break them.
True.
If they win, I'll be impressed if they win.
Yeah, they would have to win. How many games? That's 6 games. They would have to win. They have to go 4-2, in my opinion.
Even if they did that, I don't even know if they could do it because look at the wild card situation. Their best chance probably would be the division because the wild card. You got all the NFC West teams. You got
3 of them.
The Niners and the Seahawks. They're both going to make the wild card.
Yeah,
and then the Lions are 6-4. I feel like the Lions are going to get that last wild card spot.
Let's sneak in. Yeah.
What's so crazy is, it's 3 teams in the NFC North.
Bears are
the
going to
Bears.
fall
They
off.
win. The Bears are winning the division right now. Then Green Bay and Detroit. So it's a tight race. And Dallas is on their horses trying to make up ground here.
Bears are going to choke it. Bears are going to choke it. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, they're not gonna make it.
I don't know, man. I don't think the Bears gonna choke. Ben Johnson got them boys playing good. He's not putting Caleb Johnson. Man, I said Caleb Johnson. Caleb Williams in harm's way. They run the football, which he did in Detroit. It's opened up a lot for him. And the defense, they are creating turnovers. That's what you need. Don't corners, man. They are ball hawking.
Well, Detroit and Green Bay are struggling too at times, so they're giving the Bears a fair shot too because they're not as consistent either. So they're almost handing the division over if you want to be quite completely honest. At least for me.
I still think the Lions are the best team in that division. To me, I know they're in third place, 6-4. I still think the Lions are going to win that division.
They got to step it up though.
We'll get to the line. We'll get to them. So everybody agreed that the Buccaneers will probably win the NFC South. They gave the Panthers a little false hope. You know what's so funny? Even Saints fans like, man, we might have a shot here. I'm like, man, stop it, man. Let's pat the bats and go home.
How did that feel just for that split second? Did that feel good for a second?
Man, Tyler Shook pulls on cloud 9.
Are we talking about him later?
Nah, I don't save it for. I'm not gonna give him any screen time.
Well, I want to know I did want to know how you felt about him though.
I was impressed.
He looked good.
Thoroughly impressed. He's unlike Jared Goff. He step up in the pocket and take hits and deliver throws.
That's what you got to do.
That's what really impressed me, man. He knew that DT was going.
It's coming.
So he stepped up, and he
took it like a man. And
he hit Johnson on the sideline for a touchdown. If he didn't do that, he would have took the sack. So that showed me a lot. I was like, maybe I was wrong about this old man. Maybe he can play.
Maybe.
So
old man.
Yeah, he's 26.
Yeah, so am
I. me and him almost the same age.
Wait a minute. What does that make me then?
Ben, you older than that.
Wait a minute. What does that make me then? Wait a minute.
Oh, we all old over here. We all aunts.
Well, I'm the same age as Cam Newton, so I guess we are old.
Aunts over here now. My boy J Lowell's in the chat. Shout out to him. Appreciate. He said do super chats. I wish we ain't there yet, J Lowell.
One day. That's the dream.
Like you.
He said he's trying to donate, Ben.
Yeah, he trying to donate. We ain't like you, J Lowell. We don't got on fans like that.
But if you're gonna donate, we'll consider it.
Sure, you can donate to my cash app.
Yeah. Hey, where's my info? Let me send it to you. Hold on, wait.
Mo said, yeah, we take donations. Here's my cash app.
We take donations, please. Without remorse or shame, we all take donations.
Yeah, we do for real. Shout out to Banger from the Banginator podcast. Appreciate
Yay.
the support and love.
Woo.
Appreciate all y'all guys for tuning in over on Instagram and YouTube. Josh Allen, they took down the Buccaneers, like I mentioned. Mose, do you think Josh Allen will be enough to take the Bills to the Super Bowl?
Nah, not this year. I don't think the Bills gonna make it this year.
That's valid because it's just him. It's Superman.
Yep.
Well, James Cook is Robin, but other than that, it's just him.
I don't think they even really have a Robin. It's really just,
James Cook's good.
He's good.
But it was a rough start for him. He didn't want to be with the contract and everything. They had a rough split even in the beginning, so it was ruffle and feathers right from the get-go. So, and no receiver, no number one receiver. I mean, no true talent there, but
it really hurts me to say this, but I agree with most that the Bills probably not gonna sniff the Super Bowl. They might even get put out the first round, depending on who they playing against.
I don't know about the first round. They probably will win.
If they play against the Chargers,
they play at home too. If they're home,
I feel like if they're at home, shoot, the Buccaneers, I feel like yesterday, this past Sunday, had a great chance. Josh Allen had an another turnover. It's like he reverting back to his old ways of turning the ball over. But lucky for them, the Buccaneers are injured. They got a ton of injuries. So
could have been worse.
That Dolphins game, it just, I don't know, it feel like it did something to them. Like, dang, we ain't there yet. I think they know they ain't there because the defense is struggling to stop people. Josh Allen don't have anybody to throw to. We seen Keenan Coleman jigging before the game because he got suspended for missing a meeting.
I don't think they even match up well with the Patriots. Like,
not this way.
Like matchup wise. I mean, they got a good record. I understand that, but just when we talking about matchups, like
no.
Man, it's kind of looking tough for them.
Yeah, that was a signing of the offseason. The Patriots getting Mike Vrabel. I mean, that changed the culture, man.
Man, that changed everything.
That's why I posed the question to Flowers last show. Do they think they need to move on from Sean McDermott? Because it's coming up short every year. Like, you had it all one year and you lose to the Chiefs in an unfathomable fashion, and you keep falling short. It's the Andy Reid effect. Mirror him in Philly. He had all them good teams in Philly, but just couldn't get over the hump. Maybe it's the same thing for Sean McDermott and Kyle
that's the thing too.
49ers. It's just they keep falling.
That's the problem too. The problem is
how long you been there? Since about 2015?
At least 8 or 9 years. No, maybe more. 8, 9 years.
It's been a long time.
He was there. He was there a year or two before Josh Allen, I believe.
Before they drafted, before they
drafted 2017 to be exact.
Something.
Yeah, that's what
7, 8 years. 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the problem too. Think of it this way: with Buffalo, and I said this is where I, for lack of term, criticize. They went toe-to-toe with Kansas City, who was the dominant team in the AFC at the time, back in the height, right? And there were several key losses that Buffalo, like that one game several years back where it came down to the wire. Buffalo had the game. They threw it away. Back then it was tougher. Now this year, I mean, aside from teams like the Patriots stepping up, Kansas City's really realistically, which is shocking, could not even make the playoffs this year. If Buffalo can't do it now, which I don't believe they can myself personally either, then that window's got to close. You got to start from scratch. I think a new voice, you got to move. I mean, nothing against Sean McDermott. I'm not saying he's not a good coach, but the same thing. Like, Swift, you said it, Andy Reid effect. You're just not getting them over the hump. So, and maybe for Josh Allen, because his time's going to grow short there, maybe he needs a new voice, kind of like, dare I say, like with Trevor Lawrence and Liam Cohen, when Liam Cohen comes in and all of a sudden, Trevor, I mean, I'm not saying he's elite, but he's playing better than he had previously. And, maybe Josh Allen needs a different voice there if they add some more pieces there. But it's the same old story over and over. And kind of like the Cowboys all those years, 3 straight seasons, 8-8. How much can fans take? How much do ownership let it slide where they expect greatness? And like they said, like Lamar in Baltimore, you're wasting the talent there. Josh Allen's getting older. If they don't put some talent there, that window is going to close. So maybe you got to shake something up and maybe start with McDermott ousting him. Maybe is the first step.
So you think they should, if they were to fire the man, you think they should like hire a young coach, like just start young?
No, not necessarily. I think
that's gonna be a hard replacement.
I think
looking at his record, he been.
I think they need an offensive-minded coach. That's what they need.
Well, I want to say Flower mentioned this, but he can see the Bills bringing back Dable, because that was a guy that got Josh Allen on the Josh Allen level. Like, he took him to the next level.
Fair point.
Dable was coaching hard for Jackson Dart. He's like, man, this is my Josh Allen. So
honestly, I'll say this, and I know it's been talked about. He said this, and I highly doubt this would happen. But if it was potentially a possibility, a guy like a Josh McDaniels coming in there, somebody who or the Ben Johnson, someone who's that offensive guru mind that's got a team that they were running like this year. And I'm sure there's going to be commodities. There's going to be coaches that are looking for head coaching. And again, Buffalo is not I don't want to say it's an unattractive head coaching job. You got to understand there's a lot of work to be done. But when you have could be, if you have the right chemistry, you can see the wrong heads. Like you said, Vrabel this year was a nice pickup. Nothing against Gerard Mayo there. I think they got a bum rap there. But sometimes you need that right chemistry to help perk it up. And I think for Josh Allen's sake, he could really use somebody that's going to help him reach his potential.
Well, I feel like it's a little bit of coaching, but I feel like they did him the service by not bringing a true number one. They could have called
plenty of chances.
I doubt the Steelers would have traded George Pickens to him, but they could have called. They could maybe go after Tyreek Hill. I know he's getting released for the Dolphins in the offseason.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Chris Olave's out there.
They didn't call Chris Olave. We were trading Chris Olave. We were trading Shaheed. AJ Brown. Who knows what the Eagles could have sent the Bills if they really wanted AJ Brown. They doing Josh Allen this service because they think he can carry the team, which in the NFL they don't really go like that. You need a reliable receiver, and he does not have that. Shakir disappears too much. They rely on the two tight end system. Is not showing worth anything. Dawson not taking anything away from Dalton Kincaid, but he needs a big by receiver that can stretch who can run the route tree. I won't just say they can run everything, because that's what they really need. We saw Steelers go get DK. They're like, okay, we need a receiver. Let's go get DK. They got DK. The Bills need to stop doing this to Josh Allen because they're wasting his years. And it's the mark of where they're never going to reach another Super Bowl.
No.
I'm still not counting them out. I'm not counting them out though, because if you look around in the AFC, if the Chiefs don't make it, you look around. There's not a lot of playoff experience. The Patriots don't right now with Drake May. The Colts, Daniel Jones in the playoffs. We don't know what he's going to be like in the playoffs. Just look around. He's still got a chance to make a run.
They can make it. Yeah, I just don't think they're going to make a Super Bowl run.
I'm not down that, but I'm looking at the Ravens. The Ravens are making a comeback.
If the Ravens sneak in, then that'd be they can make a run as well.
So you have the Ravens, Chargers, Broncos, Patriots, Chiefs, Steelers. Well, I don't know about Steelers. I think Aaron Rodgers.
If he's done, then they're done.
Wait, no, Aaron Rodgers.
He didn't break his hand. He
broke his left wrist.
Yeah,
he said he's gonna play.
He ain't gonna play.
But it's not gonna be the same. That's the thing.
It was his left wrist. It was his non-throwing hand.
But come on, man. 41 years old too. This is where guys injuries like that are gonna take a toll now. You can play all you want, but
they can't even
and I can tell you what, if I'm a defender and I know that injury is there, who do you think I'm going to, when I go after Rodgers, where am I going to hit him? I'm going for that hand. So, because that's a weak spot. So, you can play all you, and Pittsburgh again, DK aside, they got young talent, but I just don't think they don't have enough there either. So I agree. Buffalo's got a shot. It's going to be sliding in there, but I don't know. Some of these other teams are making exactly. That's what I'm saying. Some of these younger teams are making huge runs now.
And we acting like the Bills going to win the division when the Patriots sitting up there looking pretty. So that means the Bills
probably going to be a wild card.
Wild card's their
So
best
the
bet
Bills,
at
that
this
means
point.
gonna have to travel. That means they're gonna either have to travel to Denver or to Indianapolis, depending on where they
Or
land.
to New England. So
Or New England.
On the road is tough. On the road it's statistically is hard to win on the road, especially when you're not that favorite going into it, where they are placed or not. So I mean, again, they'll probably make the playoffs because I think anything is possible.
Yeah,
but
they make the playoffs.
I don't see I don't see them in the championship game this year. I don't see them contending to make it to the Super Bowl. I really do not see that, honestly.
So
I'm not counting Josh Allen out.
I'm not counting them out, but
I'm not counting them out either. Just the reality of what he lacks.
It's looking bleak, Gatwood. It's looking very bleak for the man.
Exactly.
But, he's got more experience.
So that don't always mean anything.
Take you so far. I mean, like I said, who are you throwing to? Them guys getting blanketed out there. He got to scramble. He got to do it all. They ain't gonna last.
Listen, look at experience where you have. I just want to make this point since Gatwood said experience. You have Mahomes who was denied Super Bowl by Tom Brady twice. Now he had experience because he was there before. Yeah, Brady had more. Bucks had a better team. They beat up on the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That playoff run where the Patriots knocked the Chiefs out in Arrowhead, they had home field advantage and experience. They lose in overtime. So experience helps, but it doesn't guarantee everything. Playoffs are a whole different animal.
Josh Allen's the only one that have experience.
Nobody else around him.
The other offensive weapons, yeah, you can forget about it. But anyway, the Cowboys take care of the Raiders. They said they stopped Ashton Gentry. They held him from they had 6 carries for 7 yards. What did they say? 6, 7?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh, wow.
So man, so the Cowboy fans, they own it. They hooping and hollering. Super Bowl playoffs.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
You see the Cowboys making a run.
Come on.
Do you see them as a legit contender?
Don't make me laugh.
We ask this every year, man. I'm done with it.
That defense
look, we got Cowboy fans watching. We got Manga watching, bro.
Nothing good gonna happen in Jerry world. It ain't
exactly. Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you.
That D-line looking amazing.
Says the Saints fan.
D-line looking amazing.
I agree though. That D-line does. It's too late though.
Too little, too late. Yeah, no.
I'm saying,
the running game. The only thing that keeps heels for the Cowboys is the secondary and the linebackers. But
and a few other things.
If they can put up points, they can be scary.
Listen, you're beating a Raiders team, okay? We know what the Raiders are too. That's like saying now if they would have beat the Patriots or the Bucks or one of these better teams that are hot or the Colts. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? You're beating the teams that what is Vegas playing for at this point? Honestly, what are their odds at this point? So you can say it's a victory. And I said to the Cowboys, yeah, it's a good win's a win, but who are you playing against? So just one win on a bad team makes you a Super Bowl contender. Yeah, okay.
You know, the best this wasn't even a win.
Exactly.
It was a tie versus Green Bay. So the best team they beat on their schedule would be Washington. But I don't think JD was playing.
Exactly the point. Yeah. See?
So they lost to Chicago, they lost to Philly, they lost to the Panthers, they lost to the Broncos, they lost to the Cardinals. So they beating all the teams they should be, but they losing.
So they beating
exactly.
So Cowboy fans, tell y'all what's pipe it down, song Cowboy fans. I know y'all hype, y'all making all your videos.
Slow your roll, player.
Let's slow down. Let y'all look to next year.
I'm not saying they're going to make a run or anything like that, but I mean I agree with Ben when he's talking about their D line though. I mean Quentin Williams he's a problem.
That's true.
That was a good pickup. I mean they did trade
Clark.
They trade, that's a nice D line.
That's fair. That's a fair point. It's just not going to be enough to carry him deep enough because the offense, you got to rely on your offense. If the offense can't put up points, then
I mean their offense ain't been the problem all year though.
Yeah,
they got George
Pickens. Yeah, the offense been rolling. It's the corners. They can't stop anybody.
But see, the playoffs change teams. That's the thing. Like these teams that are good, I always say, whatever you do in the regular season, the playoffs are an entirely different animal. It doesn't mean anything when you get there. Like these teams like the Patriots did. They went 17-0, and that loss still hurts. They went away from perfection. They lose to the Giants 17-14. And what do they remember? That one loss. It doesn't matter. Oh, they were 17-0 in the season. that means nothing. You lose in the biggest game on the biggest stage that what you're playing for. One game and one and done. That's all that matters. So, and Dallas has a rough history of that. They're usually one and done in the playoffs. How many times I lost count over the last several years? Even back when Tony Romo was quarterback in there, which was a nightmare in and of itself. So I'm not saying again too they have a chance, but they just always seem to repeat like Buffalo does. They do the same thing. They just can't get over the hump.
Yeah, but the only good thing, like I said, was going on for Dallas, the offense and the D line. Now, if they can build on that next year, they will be a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they fix the corner, they can fix the corner situation and the linebackers, then they should be good to go. Hey, Gatwood, you got a shout out from Randy.
What's going on, Randy?
Yeah, him and T-Wright, they be taking vacations a lot.
He said looking strong with the beard. I appreciate that. Hey,
yeah, it looks good.
Trying to look like James Harden.
You know.
Yeah. The beard is the power, the source of power. Yep.
So Cowboy fans, just wait next year. Y'all be better.
You know what the issue is? You get rid of Jerry and you'll be good. That's all. That's really the main problem. But that's not going to happen. So
we have another problem on hand. The Eagles beat the Lions 16-9. The Lions, let me make sure I have the stat right. They went 0 for 5 on 4th down. They were 3 from 13 on 3rd.
Yep.
Most is Dan Campbell holding this is preventing the team to win some of these big games.
I don't think so. Then again, I ain't really been watching them for the past few weeks, so I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Well, he took over the play calling. I want to say last week. They put up a lot of points.
Yep.
But the Lions and Eagles game, if he would just took the points, they would have had a better shot winning the game. But
I know for a fact that their O-line is a huge problem. At least with me. I know that's one of the problems, but I couldn't tell you what's going on as far as the play calling.
I thought they had a good O-line.
They've been getting pressure. When the thing is,
sorry,
you see what Randy said, right? When the thing is, though, guys, when the Lions get pressure, who?
Detroit. They got a lot of hurt players.
I think they're missing a guard or tackle. It might have been last year. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But anyway, if the Lions get pressured when they play against a good D line, they fold, and that's what we saw versus the Eagles. But the thing is, Dan Campbell then take the points. You see your team struggling. Jerry Goff missing passes. You're not converting third downs. Eagles are giving you points. So now why not take the points
and build on
momentum? To keep yourself in the game. He 0 for 5 on 4th down. I think he set his own record of not converting on 4th down.
Well, I do like that he's aggressive, but sometimes he's too aggressive.
At the wrong times too. Yeah.
What game was that last year that he caught the Lions for going? It was like
I think that was against the Cowboys, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
I want to say the Cowboys. They went for a 4th down at midfield instead of
and didn't get
the Cowboys back. And they didn't get it. I seen plenty of time when Dan Campbell go for on 4th down, they'll be on their own 30. Instead of kicking the field goal, he'll go for a 4th down. Like, sometimes just take the points, man.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to take the points.
Points are critical, especially in a close game. They lost a couple of, you take the points.
Because, I mean,
I feel like –
go ahead.
And you say he took over the play call on the offensive side?
Offensive side, he's calling the plays,
Yeah, that's why Flower said they playing better when you take over the offensive playing call, but I never saw Dan Campbell as an offensive guy. Like, I know he played offense, he played tight end.
He was a tight end.
I never
liked him that much for that game. No.
I thought he was just a coach. The old school guys that just see over the whole team, make sure everybody doing what they need to do.
Last year was Ben Johnson running the offense and Aaron Glenn running the defense. He was just sort of letting them do their thing overseeing. So,
and this is what I'm talking about. He put too much faith in Jerry Goff. Jerry Goff was getting pressured the whole night.
Yeah, you can't do
throwing into dirt. Man, you got to give your guy some help.
I mean,
take the points. Run Montgomery more. You got to do something. Stretch plays or something.
Yeah, you got Gibbs and Montgomery, 2-back tandem. Run the ball.
Yeah, we know that the Lions are at their best when they're running the ball with Gibbs and Montgomery. Play action, do a little play action, and get it to Laporta. I mean, they got all the weapons. I mean, that's a dream offense. That's a dream offense.
And,
yeah.
And what they were doing, Gatwood, they were trying to set up long pass plays.
Mm-hmm.
Why? When Jared Goff is under pressure the whole game.
Yeah.
And we know Jared Goff ain't taking no hits. He sees somebody coming like, oh, let me get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, don't hit me, please. You know what I'm saying? So, do y'all think the Lions' windows is closing? We'll go with you, Gatwood.
I don't think it's necessarily closing. I just think when it comes to Dan Campbell, I think he's a great coach. I don't really understand him taking over the play calling. The first week it was good, but this week, I mean, when's the last time we've seen the Lions put up 9 points? They usually have a very explosive offense, no matter no matter who they're going against. I mean, I think Ben Johnson was a bigger loss than some people thought, though, because he's a really good offensive coordinator. You got to give Gibbs and Montgomery both got to get 15 plus touches a game, and then build off that in the play action. Get it to Laporta. I mean, you got St. Brown, and then you got the deep threat in Jameson Williams. They got the ideal offense. They just kind of got to cater towards Jared Goff because, I mean, like you said, Jared Goff, he's not gonna, he's not a scrambler. He's a pocket passer. So you got to cater to that.
Yep.
I would if I was Dan Campbell, I would give Ben Johnson some of my salary to keep him. Yeah.
I would have too.
Man,
listen,
what you want, man? You can have my office. What else you want?
You can have the keys to my car. You can have my house. You can have, season tickets to our games.
He's like, man, you can have my wife if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, take her every other weekend. I need a break. Yeah.
What movie that was from? I forgot. Hey, what movie was that from? The dude was like, man, I forgot what movie that was from. He's like, man, you have my wife.
Yeah. Take her. There you go.
And what is with the defensive minded coach? It's like they think they know the offense so well until they in charge of it.
Right. It's a whole different thing. Yeah.
Defense. Just stick with defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's that simple. They make things a lot harder than it really is.
Well, you think about too, like going way back, like even in the Belichick years, Belichick's a defensive mind, and he had said, "When we run the team, I let McDaniels run the offense and Brady run it. I don't do anything that they do. They run it because that's not my specialty. It's the defense." So you need a chemistry like kind of like what they had last year.
Who's their offensive coordinator now?
McDaniels is still there.
So
yeah,
he
brought that Josh McDaniels. I just like an old school coach. You know what I'm saying? I like a coach just to oversee the team. You bring your guys in, the DC or the OC.
Let them run their division, their sectors there. Let them run it.
Let them do a thing while you oversee and make the game.
Because what Dan doing right now is really defeating the purpose.
Yeah, he's killing that for them. Getting too involved.
Like whoever you hire as the offensive coordinator, let them do their job.
Exactly. Right. If you lose trust there, then who are you going to trust on that staff? You're taking away from the others.
Yeah, that's gotta be weird as far as like, I guess that's gotta be a weird chemistry. You know what I'm saying? You going to work like, dealing with that.
Dang, you trust me to run your offense? Like we were doing good.
If you're the offensive coordinator and you're not the offensive coordinator anymore, then what are you doing? Just standing on the sidelines?
Yeah, I'm like, what is you back up?
Let me get
your coffee. Let me rub your feet. Let me get you the playbook.
You're now part of the council guy. Well, you tell them like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. No, sir, I don't think that's a good idea. You come in, yes, man.
I wouldn't do that. Maybe that. No, I don't know if I would do. Yeah,
I like that play. Good call, coach.
Yeah, slap him on the backside. Good game, coach. Yeah, there you go.
Good game. You want me to hold your clipboard? Need water? That's
I'll dump Gatorade on you. I'll hold your Gatorade for you. Yeah, you're good. I'll hold the headset for you.
I don't know, man. The Lions, they're not looking formidable as they were last year. I know they dealt with injuries too, but we will see. So Shedeur Sanders got the start, and he getting the start.
Yes, he is.
Week
12.
I had this crazy stat for y'all. They said the Browns Shador will be the 42nd quarterback to start for the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
Since 1999.
Wow.
The great year of 1999.
Just before Couch came in. Wow.
When I was born.
Most, where is yours? You know, Shador try to take the blame for that loss. I mean, it's the Browns. I know you're trying
It's
to
the
be a leader.
Browns.
Hey,
It's the
man,
Browns.
Just
you play
talk it up for the Browns.
You play for the Cleveland Browns.
What do you?
Right.
That's enough said right there. Yeah.
Two
I
places
mean,
you do not want to be a quarterback. You don't want to be a quarterback in Cleveland, and you don't want to
No.
be a quarterback with the Jets.
No.
Right.
You
No.
don't
Definitely
want to
not
be a
the
quarterback.
That's
That's
fact.
purgatory there for quarterbacks. Yeah.
Woody, I'd rather be a quarterback for the Browns and the Jets. Cause I don't want my owner Woody Johnson taking.
I'd rather
shots
play
at
for
me.
the Saints. I'd rather be quarterback for the Saints than
Oh,
the
come
Browns.
on, Dad, bro. We ain't that. Come on.
Yeah,
We
at least
love our
the
team.
Saints have had
We
Drew
love
Brees.
our team.
At least the Saints have had Drew Brees now.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So, Shador, Mose, where's your expectations for the Shador, the last couple games in the season, if he's gonna be the starter?
Struggle, just like any other rookie.
Yep.
you know, just I mean, you know, Dylan Gabriel wasn't really playing well, so I mean, if you the Browns, if you ain't really got nothing to lose.
Exactly.
At this
So,
point, so let him go out there, let him make mistakes, let him do his thing, let him get used to it.
Exactly. Got to learn somehow.
Who they play this game?
Shoot, I don't know. Let me look it up.
I just saw it. I forget too now.
Let me go. What week is week 12?
Week 12, yeah.
They play against the Raiders, so two bad teams going against.
Hey,
I might watch that game. That game might actually be funny.
Just for nostalgic sake.
I ain't watching that garbage.
I might watch that because it might actually be funny. Well, you might see some bad throws, some crazy stuff going on.
Remember back then when it was like one of the best games I ever watched in my whole life. It was Cardinals versus the Browns. It was Matt Leinart versus.
Yep.
Who was the quarterback?
Oh,
was it?
You said who versus who?
The Cardinals versus the Browns.
It was Matt Leinart versus somebody.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
It wasn't Derek Anderson. It's Charlie Fry.
Might have been Charlie Fry. Yeah.
Charlie Fry.
Yeah.
That had something I can't remember.
Both of them had like 300 yards. I'm like, man, it was the greatest thing I ever seen, bro.
Yep.
So that's why I might watch the game. Cause most teams don't want to win.
No, clearly.
It might be a crazy game. Randy said, what comes first? Shador wins a playoff game or Bronny earns a triple-double?
Oh.
I think they both might be impossible.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna. Yeah.
Well, actually, I'd say Shador, not on the Browns though. If Shador goes somewhere else,
he could win. Yeah, for sure.
Because I
think Browner could get the triple dub, but he have to play on a different team.
Yeah.
But imagine dropping all the way to the 5th round just to still get drafted by the Browns. That would suck.
After Dylan Gabriel, they already took a quarterback before you.
That's not what make it so funny. He told Cleveland not to draft him. He said, I'm not coming to Cleveland. Cleveland said, oh yeah.
That's tough.
They're gonna have to do something with him though.
To be fair, we shouldn't judge him off of that one game. I mean, he's taking no first team reps. Reps.
I pose a question for everybody though. Man, this gotta be, and I'm probably, sorry for the misdirection, but this gotta be Myles Garrett last year. Y'all, they wasting this man time. I understand he took the money. He took the bag. But
why take the money? That's the thing. Yeah, he had a way to get out.
I understand it's time.
He having buyer's remorse.
I think he's gonna go. Right? I agree with Moso. I think he's gonna put up 20 plus sacks this year. They can get 2 first-round picks from him
and take the deal.
Yeah, if you're the Browns, and you're rebuilding, you got to take it because
you got to do it.
You're wasting his prime anyways. You're going to win 3 games with him anyways, so you might as well get some value.
I know a few years ago they had a pretty good defense with Myles Garrett, Jabril Peppers, I think. But other than that, it just
Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward was a good pick, yeah.
Yes, but other than that, it's like y'all really wasting this man's time.
Yeah,
but the Cleveland Browns making it so much harder than it need to be on how to create an offense. It blows my mind that they can't.
But my thought process is this: if you know you that bad on offense, stack up that defense.
Yeah, the thing is, they had something good going when they had Odell, Jarvis Landry, Nick Chubb, Baker Mayfield. Their O-line, Joe Thomas, Bentonio at left guard, and then their defense had Myles Garrett, Jabril Peppers, Ward. Like they've had weapons, and then they blew it up when they won that one playoff or went to the playoff with Baker and blew it up when they had something
they
going.
Almost beat the Chiefs, man.
Yeah,
they almost beat the Chiefs in playoff, but they gonna choose the head coach over Baker.
Like, see, I think that was the problem too. Yeah.
But you know, the head coach and Baker didn't get along. Man, I would have told the head coach, you can see the door because I haven't had a good quarterback since I don't know when. Why I screw this up?
Probably since Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, like this is crazy. Randy said stack up that defense. Most Cleveland's defense would have to be more stacked than Sidney Smith.
I mean, if it's gonna be more stacked than that, that's gonna be the Legion of Boom, bro.
Yeah, revisit the old days there. Yeah,
you ain't lying, man. The Browns making it way harder when they should have just started Shador in week 1.
Yeah, why drag this drama out? Yeah, that wasn't no point to it.
Because now you back to square one where you could have been building your future or wherever you had in mind. Now you back to who knows what, and now they have the Browns taking a quarterback, the quarterback from Oregon next year. The Browns don't need to take no more quarterbacks.
No,
stop doing that. Go get you receivers in free agency, fix that O line. You got solid 3 good running backs, I say.
Yeah.
Forget all that. No more quarterbacks, man. Stay away from that.
Judkins is a good running back.
Yeah, let's stay away from that. Let's build his O line, get some receivers.
Well,
no more quarterbacks.
What really hurt them, and this is why I blame the Browns. This is why they're in this problem is they gave Deshaun Watson that huge contract. Why did you give him? You're betting the farm on the guy who played a handful of times, and clearly is done in the franchise. That there's no reason to keep him except the guaranteed money is going to hurt. They can't get rid of him because that guaranteed contract. So that's what I think Cleveland hurt themselves big time.
Talking about the Deshaun Watson situation, giving him that contract, if the allegations wouldn't have came out, because he was a great quarterback in Houston, but if it was straight off of Houston giving him that contract, I'd agree with it. It's the fact that they gave him that contract after the allegations came out. That's what's crazy.
Well, the thing is, it's not the contract. For me, it's when you guarantee all that because you're mortgaging your future here because you're tying up the finances. I'm not a big fan of guaranteeing money because what has he proven so far? He the same thing. He hasn't won anything in Houston. What there? Like a guy like a Brady or a Manning or a Breeze, guys that have won, you guarantee the money to. Guys that are not proven like that, why are you? Because you're mortgaging the future. And now you're stuck with them because you can't move them and you can't cut them because that's a dead cap hit. So either way, they're financially screwed.
Well, the problem is too was he was coming off an injury.
That's the other issue. Yeah,
he was coming off an injury.
Yeah.
So the Browns is making Brown moves. I mean,
exactly.
They need to write a book. Because all the stuff
this is what you don't do, Manuel. For all teams, this is what you don't do.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Hey, y'all want to know some? Y'all want to know some facts?
Yes.
What's that?
Deshaun Watson will be paid $35 million.
Exactly.
$978,759
for doing what? Sitting on the bench.
Yeah, he's still the guy. I don't care.
If I was Deshaun Watson. I'll open up me a couple of massage parlors to stick it to people.
Don't open them.
Don't do that now. No, don't do that. Don't do that now.
He probably can make some money off that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come get your massage at Deshaun Watson.
That's what got him in trouble in the first place.
Hey,
some NIL money.
hey, his massage parlor gonna be called All Hands.
Yeah, hey, they're gonna be running some specials daily over at Amazon.
Oh, I'm sure they will. 2 for 1, and you get the baby oil for free. Yeah.
Oh Lord, no.
all the baby oil. We got the DD oil in the back. You know what I'm saying? 2 for 1, guys. 2 for 1. All right. Last topic here. So the playoff picture is looking like this. Denver's number 1, Patriots number 2, Colts number 3, Steelers number 4, Bills number 5, Chargers number 6, Jaguars number 7 for the AFC. Gatwood, which team has you the most confused this year so far?
It's
just
hard
don't know what you're gonna get.
It's hard to pinpoint one team because they all confuse me. I mean,
Yeah.
even with I know most of the Broncos fan, but like, I don't feel like they're a 9-2 team. I mean, like most saying, they got a good defense, but Bo Nix has been super inconsistent.
Yeah.
The Patriots don't confuse me. I think the Patriots are what they are. They're a good team. The Colts, I think they're a good team as well. We've never seen Daniel Jones really in the playoffs like that. So I don't really know what they're gonna do in the playoffs. And then the Jaguars, I don't think they're gonna squeak out the wild card. I think either the Chiefs or Ravens. Yeah, I'd like to say the Texans are gonna get that last wild card spot, but I'm being realistic. Even though I'm a Texans fan, I think it's probably gonna be the Chiefs or the Ravens.
I think
They're
even
all
the Chiefs is a
confusing.
stretch.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I just feel like they have a better chance than the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars have just won against some crappy teams.
Same thing. Yeah. That seems to be the narrative all year for a lot of these teams.
I don't know. They all confuse me though, to be honest.
let
Yeah.
me tell y'all something. The Colts don't confuse me. They actually scare me. Cause you got
believe it.
You got the number 1 running back.
Yeah.
And now you got Sauce
MVP.
Gardner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they're a good team. It's just Daniel Jones.
Man, that owner, she making some moves over there. Cause she want to win right now. She letting everybody know that.
Yeah, the Ursay daughters, all 3 of them. Yeah, they're all running that team. They had a heck of a year.
What team?
The Colts, they had me worried. They got me worried.
Yeah, I would say the teams that you can bet on, like you had some money, like I'm taking the teams, the Colts and the Patriots, for sure. I wouldn't, if I had money, I wouldn't doubt those guys if I had to win something. Now, for me, the team that is most confusion is the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Because they come out Sunday looking like the Colts defense shutting down Justin Herbert, even though their O-line for the Chargers is banged up. They took advantage of Herbert in the worst way, and it blew my mind. I did not see that game going like that. I think they beat them like 48 to what, 10 or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
I agree with you, Ben. There, I'm gonna change my pick. I think the Chargers
35-6.
Yeah,
I think the Chargers confuse me more than anybody.
Yeah.
That's another team. When you think that they have all the talent, they can come out there and compete. They just lose games that they shouldn't be losing in that way in fashion.
Yep.
So for me, it would be the Jaguars. It just Trevor Lawrence. He scares me because I don't know what I'm going to get from him. Game in, game out. The defense, they can create turnovers, but when they don't create turnovers, the Jaguars suffer.
Right.
So that's the team that just like, man, if y'all playing against somebody, I'm probably not gonna bet on that game because I don't know what y'all gonna do. Like, y'all gonna play good, y'all gonna play bad, y'all gonna blow teams out, or y'all gonna get blown out. So that would be my pick. What about you, Sam? What would be your team that you just like, man, what is this team all about? Who is the guy?
That's a tough one because again, I share a lot of that. I'll probably go, and again, just to change the curve a little bit. And I know aside from the injuries and everything too, the only team aside from the Bills that confuses me too is Baltimore. Now, grant you, they're coming back, so I know they hit a skid there, but it's just really weird because I had them picked to win the division. Then of course, they get injured. They have these they go 1-5. They're dropping drastically. Now they're coming back. So it's the up and down thing. It's like, and again, injuries are par for the course, and the next guy up and all that stuff. But I'm like, now I wonder if they get into the playoffs, even if they can make a deep run, because everybody wants a Super Bowl run. And again, you got Derrick Henry back there. Can't knock that, obviously. If Lamar's healthy, he's going to do what he's going to do. But is Baltimore really going to make this a push? Are they going to flop? They could be first rounded for all we know, too, coming into it. So that's just for me is one of these picks that, and again, the only other thing is, for me, side note is I'm not too surprised with Kansas City. I'm just surprised at how bad it's going. I didn't think it was going to go this bad. I figured they're going to have a rough patch, but I did not foresee them facing complete elimination altogether. So that would be my secondary. But yeah, for me, it's Baltimore. I know we talk a lot about Buffalo, but Baltimore's got to be in that contention too. I don't know if they're going to be real or not if they make the playoffs. So that's the team that kind of confuses me. They look good, then they skid, then they, you don't know what you're going to get week after week.
You never know, especially with some of these teams chasing the playoff picture.
Yep, it's a tight race.
It's just a tight race. All right, so these are the teams that are in the playoffs right now for the NFC. The Eagles, number 1, the Rams, number 2, Bears, number 3, Buccaneers, number 4, Seahawks, number 5, Green Bay, number 6, 49ers, number 7. Gatwood, we'll go with you again. What teams you just like, man, what is this? What's going on?
I feel like the NFC surprisingly has I wouldn't say better teams this year, but more teams that are more consistent. I mean, the NFC West is very good. I would say the 49ers. I mean, I do think they have a good team. Brock Purdy's back. He played good last week. I still think they have a good team. It's just their injuries is what confuses me about them, because they've had a lot of. I mean, Nick Bosa and Fred Warner being out.
Huge.
How much does that affect them going into the playoffs?
Clutch time, yeah.
Yeah, I think 49ers is definitely one because of injuries. For me, from the teams I listed in the playoffs right now, I would say Seattle.
Okay.
Because when they play against good teams, they don't really fare well. And it's not more of the team per se that have me confused, because they got a very good defense. Jackson and Jimba is out of this world. Yeah. It's Sam Darnold who has me confused. Well, I don't want to say confused because I know who the guy is.
You can say it. He's
the same guy from last year that choked the game away. He's going to be the same guy that choked the game away from him again in the playoffs. So that's what I want people to understand, that's what is the confusion about Seattle, because they show us a great team, but when the push comes to shove, they're going to fold because of Sam Darnold. I know I forgot who the defensive player came out and said they took up for Sam Darnold, but bump what you're saying, man. I hear it, but I ain't listening because I know what Sam Darnold is. I see him plenty of times. So that's gonna be our Achilles heel in the playoffs when y'all play against some really affordable teams. All right, Sam Crow, out of that list, what team you have?
For the NFC, it's a good one too. Again, the same thing. There's probably a lot more better teams, and I think it's better stacked this year. But from that list, probably, and again, only because I know the hype was going to be there, and it's confusing just because they're sitting on top. I'm going to go with the Bears, I think. And it's strictly because that's a tough division in the stance. We know what Detroit brings there, and obviously you can't knock Green Bay and Minnesota for the lack of experience there, and with McCarthy, not sure how he's gonna develop, but they're gonna be something. You're like, well, this is the Bears. Yeah, I get Caleb Williams, I get the hype and all this stuff, but it's perplexing now how. And I had to look at it again, looking at the standings, going, the Bears are in first place. In what universe? Does that happen? Because
they have Ben Johnson now.
I think that's the key, and I think for Caleb Williams, that's huge because again, he's an offensive mind that they needed. So, because you think about the Bears too, I mean, they have some talent. I'm not going to say they're talentless. We got Rome Odunze, who's been balling this year. They got a lot of other young guys but they're not like star stacked. Like they don't have a lot of what you think, a lot of firepower. But
DJ Moore.
I think Swift. Yeah, I think Swift
but
is, man. He's
DJ Moore is kind of he's kind of heading towards the decline soon. I wouldn't count him as a star receiver. I mean, he's got another year or two. He's going to hit the decline soon. But that's why, I mean, if Dunze is there, which is great. They could draft, maybe free agency. They'll pick someone up, which could solidify that offense. You got DeAndre Swift, but they could probably do better in the backfield. I mean, but outside of that, and they rebuilt that line. I mean, they brought guys in. The core was, for Ben Johnson said, we're going to protect Caleb Williams. We got to give him time back there. So, but it's just perplexing because, I hear Bears like, we're going to go to the playoffs. We're going to do this. We're going to they say that every year. It seems good, but you got the Lions, the Packers, but now everybody, all the good teams that were on top are now under the Bears, and you're just like, again, I'm sitting there going, in what universe am I in?
I think the Bears are legit because of the defense, they're creating turnovers. And also, Caleb Williams not putting the ball in the wrong way. I mean, that what Ben Johnson preached when he was in Detroit. Don't turn the ball over.
Don't turn the ball over, right.
They haven't been turning the ball over. I want to look at their schedule real quick.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I mean, they haven't had a tough schedule.
Right.
They lost to two good teams. They haven't really beat anybody just great. So that's probably what their issue is. But they have Pittsburgh left, the Eagles, Green Bay, Browns, Green Bay, 49ers, Detroit. So they might go 3-3.
That's a tough, yeah.
They might go 3-3 because right now their track record isn't good against teams above 500.
I'll take that on. I like the
500. I won't say against playoff teams. They don't have a good record against playoff teams. So that's their test.
I'll take those odds, yeah.
If they can come out there 4-2,
who knows
that's what they want to be.
I know who Ben's going to say his most confusing team is.
I already said mine.
Who'd you say?
Remember Sam Darnold, Seattle.
That's right. Yeah. I thought you were going to say the Packers.
That's a good one too.
The Packers are. Jordan Love is a Jekyll and Hyde type guy. The defense, I already knew.
It's all right.
It's a problem. I already knew Green Bay. The offense is gonna run through Josh Jacobs if he get going.
You had to, yeah.
Open up. But since they lost Reed and no one receiver, and then they lost Tucker Kraft. Oh, this team is done for.
Yeah,
they're done for. So I kind of know what Green Bay was.
I feel like the NFL in the whole is confusing this year to me.
It is.
The game like Flower said. I won't say Flower said a couple weeks ago, but I'll go through all my games. Right, it'll just be 1 or 2 games that you just don't see that team losing.
Right,
and that's how the whole year I go most of my picks right. Like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm about to win some money. Nope, some Green Bay lose to Carolina, Bills lose to Dolphins.
Yeah.
It's just
or the Panthers with a random upset.
Yeah,
right. And at one time I picked my Saints to lose. I'm a parlay. I never pick against my teams. Like,
but you did that one time.
That one time I forgot who it was. The Panthers. Yeah, it was the Saints versus the Panthers.
The Panthers, yeah, Panthers beat them. Yeah,
the Saints gonna lose this. Then Tyler Shook turned into freaking Drew Brees and started throwing dots.
Another example is when the Giants beat the Eagles, and then the next week they lost to the Saints.
Eagles.
Yep.
Yes.
Next week they lose to the Saints. You're like, that makes no sense.
That's it. Yep. That's it. I had the Giants plus 12 versus the Saints. I said the Saints ain't gonna beat me here. I'm not gonna pick the other team straight up. I'm gonna pick the team to lose only by 12 points.
Right.
I said the Saints beat them by 20. I said, man, I'm done. I said, y'all can't give me this one thing. Y'all suck this year. Y'all can't give me this one solid. Just
my favorite team
for me.
My favorite team sucks, and they still can't do nothing for me.
They can't do nothing for me. They can't cover the spread for me to give me a win.
At least you could do for me.
Ben, that's how I am with the pick 'em. When I feel like every time I've picked the Texans to win, they lose, and every time I've picked them to lose, they've won. I'm like, I'm trying to pick my team here, but I'm trying to be realistic.
You're not giving me confidence. Yep.
No confidence whatsoever, man.
Yeah.
So, man, it's just been a crazy year. I have the game picks, so I can pull it up real quick.
You ain't got to do that, bro.
This is the new standings for game picks. I guess Randy stopped picking games.
Dang,
So
RC's
he was
blowing.
like,
RC's blowing. I mean, yeah, he's blowing us out.
Yeah.
yeah, man, I thought catch him. I'm 11 games back from him.
That's impressive. Yeah.
That's very impressive. I think Randy right here in the chat. He said, "Good Lord, yeah, Randy." I said, "Send me your picks, man." I said, "Where you at?" And you never sent them to me. But if you send them to me now, no, Randy, you didn't give me this week, and you didn't give me last week. So
snap!
I can update this list. I can update the list when you give me your picks.
I won 2 years in a row. It don't look like I'm 3-peating this year, guys.
Nah, bro.
Retire the crown. Yep.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Gatwood, I thought about buying a championship belt for the winner.
Oh, so you're gonna wait until after I don't win?
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, I thought about buying a championship belt. Like, we're gonna do it this year. Like, whoever win game picks get a championship belt, and whoever win the next year, they got passed on the championship belt, like a WE title. You know, you lose the title, you gotta give it to
perfect. So get it, then send it to Gatwood. He can hold it for 10 seconds, and he can trade it off to the new winner.
Yeah, Gatwood when come in, I'll invite you on my house, and we can take a picture with
it. Hey, you gotta put it. You gotta like engrave it on the belt. 2-time champ Gatwood.
There you go.
Yeah.
Smart. Yep.
Hey, we like what was the NFL before it was NFL? What was it called? The AFL. We like AFL. It's kind of like the goddamn Gatwood.
Like I don't have any Super Bowl championships, but
you don't have
I got the AFL championship.
He's got a ton of those. Yeah.
You got 2 of those in the AFL. This is new league, man.
If they ever do a Wikipedia about me, I'm gonna put 2-time AFL champ.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
See, you can say the same thing about the Lakers. Technically, the Lakers only have 12 because the 5 before that were before the merger. So, just saying, or they were different. Yeah.
Yeah, Randy, send them to me, and I'll update the list.
Send them to. He's gonna rig them all and make them undefeated.
Nah, he already
stacked the deck.
Nah, he already picked the games. He just didn't send me the list.
Yeah, okay.
He picked them on Yahoo. Yeah, if he come on top on RC, we know something's up. But nah, he picked them. He picked them on Yahoo, so saved his picks, so you can't go back and change them, man. So should we do the pie to face for the loser? It's probably gonna be Linda, and I know she probably won't do the pie. And
Tyler been due for one.
Man, Tyler, he needs about 2 pies, man.
We'll pick their favorite pie. That way, they can enjoy it.
This is what we're gonna do.
We're gonna do the worst.
This is what we're gonna do, Gatwood. When we meet up, we're gonna invite Tyler over. Then we had a pie siding. Then when we see him, we're gonna hit him with the pie.
he ain't gonna know what hit him.
Yeah, he definitely
until after it hits him. Yeah.
He said, "Gatwood, I'm Canadian. Cheating ain't in my blood, homie." Oh, there we go. He said he ain't like American.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of the Blue Jays or nobody cheating, so I guess that's fair.
Yeah, that's true. All the Raptors for that.
Yeah,
sure. All right, let's go on the stud and do it so we can go and get off this show, guys. All right, Gatwood, who's your stud?
Who was my stud?
I think you had Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens. Yeah, you made me. Yeah, because I had to change mine.
Only the second Dallas penalty of the game backs him up 5. Prescott able to step into it. It's got Pickens. Good move. Nice cutback and a touchdown.
That's it. All right, my stud. Shoot, I don't even remember. I'll be remembering y'all studs, but I can never remember mine. My stud is Nashawn Wright. I believe I said his name.
Once you're in there, now we're thinking touchdown.
4-man rush. McCarthy going deep. For it all. End zone. Intercepted. Nashawn Wright, who had a pick 6 against McCarthy in week 1 with a terrific.
He was coached by that guy, Bean.
Oh, the one that passed away?
Yeah, the one that got shot was
that's a great story.
Yeah, he had an interception. That's why he was kneeling down. I was like, dang, yeah, I'm making my stud, guys. What a day for him.
Yeah.
Soundcrow, if you had one, who would be your stud?
That's a tough one. There was a lot of good ones this week. Honestly, at least for this week, yeah, just because it was a tight game, I'm still going to go Drake May just because the Patriots are riding high there. And it was a game I didn't think they were going to necessarily win that one. So, you know, wasn't necessarily lights out, but he did enough. They're still winning. So, I mean, you can't fault him. And he seems to be getting comfortable in that offense. So,
yeah, that's right. Drake May looking amazing, MVP caliber. Granny said, "Look like I'm still in last place. I got six from week 10 and 9 from week 11.
He's an honest man. He's an honest man. I'm sorry, Randy.
So he's not cheating. Yeah. Apologies, no cheating there.
Gatwood, who's your dud?
Justin Herbert.
Yeah, dude, cost me some money.
Gillis is now into the game for the Chargers at left tackle, coming in for Penning. Herbert is picked.
What is that?
Overshot his man. It's Antonio Johnson. Johnson's got blockers.
Yikes
Indeed, bro. I was so disappointed in how they played. My dud is Jared Goff. Dude is scared to take the hits. Step up in the pocket.
That's the one I was going to
hit like a man. Take a hit like a man.
Ask those coaches any changes. That no way he can throw it.
Scanning here, it's deflected, intercepted. Oh, the deflection. Cooper DeJean has it.
He had so many football deflected at the line of scrimmage too. It was unbelievable. And who you have to rethink yours, Sam? Who be your
I have
dud?
a backup. So I had a feeling someone was going to take mine, and it hasn't been talked of much. But and again, it's not to shadow him, but my dud has got to be, until he got hurt though, at least Geno Smith. I mean, again, the hype was there. I still don't understand, and my guy Brady's the one that wanted him there. Why? I just don't. He's not doing Pete Carroll any favors there. I mean, I just think they could have went a different direction there. And again, I'm not trying to diss him, but the play speaks for itself. So I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Why did nobody pick Sam Darnold? I forgot about him.
Flowers did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just didn't show it because he's not on here. Gino, he's in the running for dud of the year. We're gonna have some votes for dud of the year. On look back at all the people we picked.
So he'll be the first Dudley winner. He wins the Dudley.
No, it's gonna be between him and Tua. Tua's got to be up there.
That's got to be the top contender.
Him and Tua definitely. I want to say, Gino has one more dud than him. So we're gonna have a dud of the year.
Probably.
I'm gonna put together a highlight package.
Highlight reel.
I'm about to spam Tua for the rest of the year.
That's an idea.
I know
there's an idea.
And then I'm gonna do a stud of the year. So I'm gonna take everybody that we picked over this 17 weeks of football.
I know who's gonna win stud.
Studley and a Dudley.
No, stud of the year is gonna be Jonathan Taylor
JT.
Because Flowers picks him every time, and I don't blame him. Yeah. I don't blame him for taking him.
He had 3 touchdowns every game. I mean, yeah.
Not a bad pick.
Not a bad pick at all. So we're brought to you by Bet Us. We got your game. Place your bets with Bet Us. Win you some money. I won $5 this past Sunday. I'm proud of that. It came out with something, guys. So we NBA, all women's college basketball going on, NHL. So place your bets with Bet Us and win some money. You see, you gotta leave with something, guys. You just can't leave empty-handed. For $2, $3, 50 cents, just leave with something.
Yeah,
exactly. As long as you're in the positive, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
the positive. That's right.
Be positive.
Thank y'all guys for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I don't know. We're gonna be back next week or not. If we do, it might be Monday. It just all depends. But if we don't be back by then, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, indeed.
Enjoy your family. Eat as your heart can content. And enjoy the food, guys.
For sure.
We out of here.
Good night, all. Happy Turkey Day.
Good show, fellas.